Hey friends, I wanted to chat with you really quickly today about a question that Laurel had posted in the group about cancellations. So this could be kind of a loaded answer. There are actually a lot of answers to this question. So first thing, any sessions that you're doing, you really should have some type of contract in place, especially if they are giving you money for your services. So make sure that you have a contract that you send over to your clients prior to the session time. If you're doing sessions for free, then at the very least you need to have a model release that you have them sign ahead of time. That way any photos that you are taking that you want to use on social media or for any type of promotional whatever, that you have permission to use those pictures. So when it comes to cancellations, though, this is something that should definitely be outlined in your contract. So in my contract with portrait clients, when it comes to cancellations, it really kind of depends on the reason that they're canceling. So when a client books with me, I always have them pay the session fee in full upfront. I don't take deposits because I honestly don't want to be chasing them down for payments on the day of the session or before the session. It's just so much easier to get payment in full. Honestly, the more money that they're handing over to you, the less likely they are to cancel. The only time that clients typically will cancel is if we have bad weather. So usually it's just a reschedule. Because my sessions are non-refundable. So honestly, it really kind of depends on the situation. If there is something tragic that happens or if there's some type of family emergency, then I totally understand them needing to cancel. And that's something that you can outline in your contract that you send to them. But if they're canceling because they just changed their minds, in my contract, they don't get their money back because that date that they have set with me, I could have booked with someone else. So, when you are taking a deposit payment for things like weddings, that's a little bit different. So first of all, in your contract, you want to make sure that you're not outlining the deposit as a quote deposit because it implies that it can be refunded. It needs to be outlined as a retainer payment. So when I'm communicating to all of my clients, wedding clients about paying money to me up front, it's a retainer. When it comes to cancellations with wedding clients, I haven't had anyone cancel except for once. And it actually happened this year. It was very sad. The groom actually passed away 2 months before the wedding. So even in my contract, it states that there is no refund of any monies that are paid, but considering the situation, I absolutely refunded all of the money that they had paid me, and they had actually paid me in full for the entire wedding. I take a retainer payment up front when they book, and then the final payment is due 30 days prior to the wedding, but they had decided to pay in full. So all that money is refunded to them because of that situation. But in my contract, it actually states that when they pay the retainer to me, it's non-refundable. But in the case of something like this, and obviously I'm refunding the money. But also, if in my contract I do state that if I'm able to rebook that date, then I will refund to them either the full amount or the difference of what I'm able to book. So you can have that outlined in your contract as well. But really, you have to have, a sensitive heart when it comes to emergencies. So for my portrait sessions, if I had someone that had to cancel, again, like for some type of emergency or something that's beyond their control, then I would definitely just reschedule the session, or I would refund if the reschedule wasn't possible. So I hope that answers your question. And if anybody else has any questions, please feel free to post in the group. I love to get on here and do videos so I can explain some things to you guys as well. kind of virtually in person. And then also I do want to mention anybody that is interested in doing one-on-one coaching, these are definitely things that we talk about in one-on-one coaching with me, and my contracts that I have, I actually share with all of my coaching clients. So you can take those contracts and use them, which is actually a pretty big value if you were to have to purchase them on your own. So if you're interested in one-on-one coaching services with me, feel free to drop a comment, shoot me a message, or I'll leave a link at the bottom where you can schedule a free coaching call with me whenever you're ready. So I look forward to hearing from some of you. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to post in the group and I will be sure to answer those as quickly as I can. See you guys soon. Bye.